Come hang with Dick and Brett, we're here to get those whistles wet.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Beers and Bourbon with Dick and Brett. I'm Dick, and I'm Brett. Yes, I like that so much better than the last one. I was
Okay,
not happy
good.
with the last one.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone, to the championship round.
Yeah, championship round of Tournament of Four Roses.
We didn't get roses, sorry, but we're here. We went from 10 recipes, 4 roses, down to 4. Then we went down to 2, and now we are head to head.
Straight up, the last of the Mohicans. What we got in front of you, Delicate Rye and Mint versus Delicate Fruit and Caramel. Both from opposite ends of the spectrum. We are going to get down to the nitty gritty to find out which recipe that Dick and Brett like the most.
This has been a hell of a journey, man, and I am beyond excited to be here in the sense that we're going to see which is the final, and then we get to try it again later.
Absolutely.
Let's go.
You know?
Which one you picking
It's
first?
like Rocky Balboa, bro. It's like this. It's like this. It's like.
Hell yeah. Oh, he's running around to the other
And it's
side?
like-
Oh, hitting the speed bag?
Let's go.
That was pretty impressive, Brett.
Championship.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Rocky Balboa. I ran up the Rocky steps. I didn't run up all of them because it's a lot of steps.
Shit,
but
you've
I've been
done
there.
stuff I've not done. That's for sure.
I've been to
I've not.
Philly. I've done that. But that was a hell of a way to lead us into it because it's head to head.
Yeah.
It's
Straight
one-on-one.
up. It's gangster.
This is it. This is the two best from the East, West, whatever, 2 different brackets, however you want to break it up. These were the 2 that we knew were hands down better than the rest.
Yep. And we're about to find out which one holds that title.
Let's get into it, man.
All right. Well, we're gonna get right into it then.
Well,
Straight up, how do we play it? This is what I'm gonna do.
you're going to like mix them up?
I'm gonna mix them up, and you're gonna choose a hand.
Okay, I'll turn this way so I can
Okay.
see. Left.
Well, they're all gone. I'm just kidding.
Magic tricks now?
All right. Pick a hand, any hand.
Okay, I'm going that one.
Okay, this is the one we're going with first.
Caramel. Oh, it's mint.
Delicate Rye and Mint. This is gonna make
what-
it harder.
Which one is that? OBSF?
This is OBSF. OBSF.
Yeah.
All right.
Man, there's not much left in there. We might have to like lick the inside of the bottle to get the rest. So Brett's making a comment about rye going first. That's like a no-no in the bourbon industry. People will say it's going to dilute the other flavor of the next bourbon. We don't really care because this is the championship round. So these both
Sorry, I
better
gotta
be able
get
to
every-
stand up.
You gotta get every drop.
These
out of
both
this.
better be able to stand up regardless.
Yeah. I mean, they've made it this far. You know?
Man.
Empty as a mother.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if you can't get the taste off of this one, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to vote. I remember this one. I definitely remember it falling in love with this one.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, this one definitely made its presence on us.
Okay. It's a lot more delicate than I remember. Maybe because it said delicate rye and that word popped into my head. Like, just like when your phone starts suggesting stuff.
Ugh.
That just happened because that's what I thought about. This is a lot more refined than I remember it to be.
I'll tell you what, like, if I wanted to redo my pool and fix the tile and plaster,
Yeah.
I have about 72 companies right now that have reached out in the last 22 hours because I looked it up once on Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every ad, every social media
Dude, it's
platform,
crazy.
spitting it out.
Look.
Boom. Guys walking around,
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
waterfalls.
Oh, it's just
and
in your
shit.
feed.
Yeah.
The other night, so I'll talk a little bit about this, and I won't get too far into it because we'll talk about it at the end. But we're getting into the merch game, like we said, and I'm looking at all these different direct transfer, DTF, this, that, different stuff, hats, all this shit, and all of a sudden, my wife, not on her phone, phone's in the kitchen, we're in the living room. I'm telling her about it. We're talking about it. I'm looking at my phone, looking at shit. She pulls up like a Facebook feed, and it's like 4 of them out of her 7 were like direct transfer,
Yeah.
this, and she's like, how? Like it wasn't even. I didn't send her anything. She wasn't on it.
No, man, they're listening.
They're listening, bro.
They're listening.
So let's not get into the conspiracy thing. Cool part about that conversation is merch, which we'll talk about a little later. Tell me about what you think about that. I gave you some notes. I felt it was delicate, and I taste the mint, but
Man,
I think the rye was a lot more subtle than I remember it.
it tastes kind of exactly how I remembered, and what I want to say about it is that it has this kind of sharp, explosive initial mouthfeel to me. At least that one did. I swished it around really good, make sure it got into every last cavity. And I got a lot of them. I'm pretty sure I skipped my last dentist appointment, but
I haven't gone to the dentist.
I'm
like
still
10
rubbing
years.
my tongue around. It's really flavorful. It doesn't overpower. It's not too strong on the throat, and I don't think there was actually enough for the Kentucky hug.
What can you say? What you just said again?
It's not too strong on my throat.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I wanted.
All
I wish we were like on a radio show where you could soundbite that and
Yeah.
just clip it.
I think we can. I think
Okay.
we can edit that.
Okay,
and we
keep
can
going.
use that later. We're gonna have a bloopers bit eventually.
It's
we
coming.
have plenty of those.
It's coming.
But overall, I can still taste it. I definitely get that hint of mint at the end. It's so outside of a lot of the bourbon that we drink, and I think that's what makes it unique. And for that, I give this bourbon a lot of props. I would really honestly probably try to go out and just get a single barrel of that recipe
Let's see if I have
to
it.
see if it's consistent with what they're giving us flavor wise. But
I got OESV, which we're about to try,
Yeah.
and I got OBSV.
yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out and see if I can get an actual true bottle of that, because I think I would enjoy drinking that on a regular basis. So that's my analysis of it. I wish there was more so that we could, try it again, but unfortunately, we've already done lots and lots of pours throughout this process, and that's all that was left. We had to
Yeah.
save it, and we did make it to the end. We were able to ration, which is not something that Dick and Brett usually do. So cheers to rationing and getting to
to
this. Let's clean our palates a little bit with this nice IPA and double dry hopped IPA.
Yeah,
so it
fuck,
cleans
I
it
keep
up a
getting
little
up
bit.
and shit. It's not good, but I'll show you guys this. So Brett said a couple episodes we were going to try something new. So it says Bunny with the Chainsaw Double Dry Hopped Hazy, which is kind of unique because it definitely tastes double dry hopped.
Yeah, it's
most
definitely-
hazies are a little bit citrusy and a little softer and pillowy. This is more of like a double IPA dry hop.
True dry, yeah.
So Paperback Brewing, we went after something new. It's good. It's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, I'm not hating on it. Like I said, I attributed it to something old school we used to do on the podcast when we first started, which is like Where It Takes Me, and I think it, what did I say it was? A mud run? I think that's what I said. I said if you go on a mud run or on like a 5K or something hot day in the sun and you're just like extenuating all this energy and you're exhausted, but you come back and you're just want something that you can just slam, you could definitely slam one of these and be satisfied with. I think the alcohol content in it, the dryness of the beer, and I think it would just be super refreshing afterwards. So,
Yeah. I mean, I'd probably have 3 and be hammered, but
Yeah.
on a hot day, like
Yeah.
you described. But I would agree, it's a full body beer.
Yeah.
It's a good change up because we've been drinking Dictionary Roulette like they closed the company and that's the last
Well, I
that
think
they
we're
have.
keeping them open.
Yeah, we might be keeping the lights on. But anyways, it's good. I think it's in the same vein of what we're doing with this, where it's just constantly changing your flavor profile and trying to understand, is what you know as true, is that really true anymore? Because your palate changes and you try new stuff and you go, oh, this is way different. So I'm with the beer. Let's get into the second one. I told Brett earlier I wanted to talk about this because I feel like it's a unique thing in being a husband and a father, that if you're a single guy, you don't understand this. So today we went and did family pictures.
Oof.
So let me...
That sounds like miserable to me.
So let me tell you about family pictures, okay? If you're lucky, it happens only once a year. The problem with that is you have about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how old your kids are, to get those shots in. And it's got to be like golden hour, or it's got to be, you know what I mean? It's like you got to dress. You're getting dressed as a man. Your wife is telling you this is what we're wearing and this is what's happening. And then you get there and the photographer gets lost, or they know the spot, you don't know the spot. So now we're already stressed. We're late. Somebody's hair doesn't work right. And then all of a sudden, you know what happens?
Boom, boom, boom.
Kids aren't smiling in pictures.
Yeah, because they're pissed.
They're pissed.
And you're
Yeah.
pissed.
I'm pissed.
So
I
all
think-
your smiles are fake now.
Like this. Just, yeah. I'm so happy
Can you
to
turn
be...
your chin a little bit this way and a little up for
like this.
me?
Right
Yeah,
there.
right
Hold
there.
it.
Oh my god.
Hold
you
it.
hit the right spot.
Hold
It's
it.
so perfect.
The sunlight is perfect. Hold it. Now look at each other.
Okay.
Love each other.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And the kid, you're not looking.
Yeah.
She wasn't looking.
Yeah.
We got 75 shots of nothing. So that's my rant for today is I'm fired up right now. You know why? Because I did my job all day.
Yeah.
I did what was asked of me. I went to pictures, and the kids, they could give a shit about the pictures. And you know what my conversation was? You think we want to do all the things you want to do? Do you think we want to pick up Sally and Josie and take you guys to the movies? Do you think I want to spend my Sunday taking you to a birthday party, hanging out with people that I don't give a shit about? No, I do that because I love you, and that's my job as an adult, as a father, as a husband.
Yeah.
I did my job today. You didn't do your job. That was my conversation. You didn't do your commitment. You derailed us. You didn't smile. You didn't give a shit. And this is the one thing your mom wanted.
And this is how you endure, not endurance. But I get the correlation of the two because it's a full-on endurance race just to get through this parenting stuff. It's a lot. Like, I mean, I'm very similar to him where it's like, do you think I want to spend, I would say 72 to 94 hours a week sitting at a softball field? No.
But you do it.
I do it.
It's your job.
Yeah, because I want to be there for them.
And I love it. And I hate it at the same time.
Yeah.
Because it's taking... Look, you guys can hate on me for saying this. I'm being honest with you. This is how I feel about this situation. I know how important this was to my wife. And I know that she's a selfless person and she wants her one thing. And I'm going to give it to her.
Absolutely.
I'm pissed at the kids because they didn't understand. It's like somebody telling you to steal third and you don't go.
Yeah.
The dude's on third. He's like... He's doing the little things and they didn't steal third, bro. I'm giving you this signal. You don't understand. All I'm asking you to do is smile for like 20, 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the smile, give me the pose, give her the pose, not me, the photographer. And let's get this shot so your mom can send out her fucking holiday card.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. That's not too much. I took you to practice. We did all the bullshit. We did it. I get it.
We did it. I get it. I like that.
At the end of the day, all I'm asking for, and I had this, well, let me finish my thought. I'm just asking for a little respect. But I had a conversation with my mom last night, and I was joking. I was like, I don't know why these kids don't get it. I was such a good kid. And she started laughing.
Yeah. Yeah, we weren't.
She was like, are you kidding me? This is you reap what you sow.
Oh, boy.
Right? Like, so, anyways, I'll get off my high horse. I apologize for my
No,
rant.
I love it. I
But
love it.
we've been getting a lot of feedback, and we've been getting a lot of different things. And one of my friends that I work with in a prior business was like, hey, I want you to be more relatable. And I was like, we did, like a year ago we were doing that, right? And
Yeah.
we were doing too much of it.
Yeah.
And then we got way into the drinks, and I don't want to ramble on forever, but the point was, I get it. Like, we had some core things that we enjoyed because it's passionate to us and we want to be who we are. And then what happens is when people start telling you a lot of different things, you start trying it and you don't know if you like it or not. at the end of the day, I'm pissed off right now because today was a shit show.
Yeah,
and you
this
know
guy's
what?
hot.
I'm here. We're ready because I would rather do nothing more right now than hang out with my boy and tell you what we think about this bourbon, do a championship round, and have some fucking beers.
All right, well, that leads us straight into the final pour. Dun, 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 dun. OESV. Damn, I got it right.
Caramel,
OESV,
hell
right?
yeah.
So here we are. This one's delicate fruit and caramel. So it's a lighter one, but and it's smoother.
It's creamy, it's
Creamy,
thick, velvety.
yeah. So
that
let's
caramel.
get through it. And there's actually a little bit more in this pour than there was in the other one, so you might be able to get a little bit more out of it. We're gonna find out who's the champion. Who's the champion? What do you think?
I don't know, dude.
Let's get it.
I already know I like them both. That's the hard part because I don't want to think about the other one and dilute my thought of this
They're
one.
like spectrums, though. Like,
I'm into it, dude.
all right, we got to go into it. We got to get to this. People already shut it off.
They
They're
should
like,
have that
they're
bit.
like, maybe they'll tell us next episode who's gonna win and what this bourbon
in the
tastes
first
like.
30 seconds.
All
There you
right,
go.
here we go. Let's get it.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I remember exactly why I like this one. It's like hovering at a 7.5 to an 8 all day. Just like, bzzz, just like, it's never hit a Kentucky hug, but it's so flavorful. It's coating, it's waxy, it's thick. I still taste it on my teeth, on my tongue. I'm wanting more. It's not dry. It's starting to get a little dry at the end now.
Yeah, but it has a little oily texture to it too, which is consistent to like some of the things that I think that both of us like a lot.
Well, it's very pleasing and satisfying. When you drink something, you want to be refreshed. This is like the gift that keeps on giving. It's continuing to stay. I was going to use the word that only gynecologists could use, which is moist. It's
Yeah.
like edit.
Yeah. Whoops.
Oh, sorry. I don't have a PhD. Well, unofficial PhD. Okay. I don't know, man. I'm already starting to make my decision.
I'm washing it down.
Yeah? You're going to clear it out and then make your decision?
I don't know what I want to do.
I've made my decision.
All right.
You can take your time.
Man, it's championship fight. I got to think about all the little details.
Yeah. Okay, while you're doing that, look. I want to tell you guys the merch thing that I was talking about
All
earlier.
right. Yeah. Go
So
for
think
it. Yeah.
about it.
Take over with the merch thing for
Or
sure.
take over. That sounds like a little aggressive.
Sorry.
So we started with hats, okay? So Brett's wearing the 101, okay? The OG, the white camo.
White camo, Dick and Brett gear.
You're never gonna
Check
see.
it out,
You're never gonna
check
see
it
another
out.
one of that. It's a 101.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I hope that nobody makes another one.
Well, me and you would be the only ones making them at this
Yeah.
point. We don't have a contract with
Yeah.
anyone. So that's a 101. My 101 got a sweat stain on it because it was 95 degrees on a Saturday at soccer, and I decided to rock Dick and Brett, which was a good idea, and in hindsight was still a good idea, but ruined my first hat. Okay?
This one will be ruined just the same somehow.
But now we have 12 hats. Okay, we did 2 of different colors. We did a red and blue baseball hat. We did a white and blue navy trucker, right front, navy trucker in the back. We did an all blue canvas, dope truck, like not snapback, but dope canvas out.
Yeah.
Then we did a navy trucker, navy on navy snapback, and then just got the black on black, in
on
today.
black, yeah.
And then, like mine was, we changed the front from a solid slate gray to a heather gray, like a bluish gray.
Mm-hmm.
And then we changed the label. We made the emblem a little bigger, like 0.25 bigger. I just want to let you know, we're in the game.
In the
So-
game, finally. It only
So-
took a year and
No,
9
but
months.
I was thinking about that earlier. So the podcast has been around about a year and a half. Well, this New Year's will be 2 years, okay? But for like 8 months, we didn't post anything. We went hard in the beginning, then we went hard in the paint. We got fouled out. We got mad. We threw a chair. We got ejected from the game. We didn't come back for 6 months. Then we came back. We got a couple pops, and we fell off. Now we're back. But here's where we're at, okay? So merch goes, figure out the hats, with the DTF transfer. Then we go to the patches. Now we got hats with patches. The next step is shirts. Then we're going shirts. Then we're going sweatshirts. Then we're going beanies. That's the plan. So I'm just saying right now, get on the train or you're getting left at the last station, because if you know anything about Dick and Brett is we get obsessive with stuff and we're going in.
Yeah.
Researching, got the homeboy hooked us up with the first round. He's teaching us probably after the podcast tonight. We're going to run those 12 hats.
Yeah.
And we're going to figure out where we're at. Once we get set up and we got a couple good solid things that we're enjoying, that's when we're going to release it to everyone else.
Yeah, we'll
so
get
if
it out there.
If you see it in the wild, you know what? Feel free to hit up that person and find out where they got it. That just means they're one of our insiders.
Yeah, they got to be close to us. At least over the next year, if you see any DMV gear out there,
It's coming. It's
that
coming.
means you live near us, probably.
Yeah. And that's fine.
Unless they're in Colorado, like skiing or, skiing in Mexico or whatever.
I want it to be a conversation starter. I want somebody to say, hey, that's a dope hat. What is that? And I say, hey, scan this QR code and come check out our channel, because you know what? We're doing big things. If you look back where we were a year and a half ago, I remember the first podcast, we had this little microphone that never worked that hung over.
Yeah.
We didn't know what we were doing. It's like the day after Christmas. We just got hammered and we filmed the podcast.
Yeah.
Then we got some random logo that I created, some BS. And then we went to pictures, then went to another logo, and now we got our final logo. Now we have an intro song that you created.
AI.
Well, but it's ours.
Yes.
Okay. And now we got a logo that we're comfortable with, that we love. And so now we have an intro, a logo. We're taking feedback. That's progress, ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? I think it's all great, and every step of the way, you know what, is just because we want to make it better. We watch other people, they put cool stuff in theirs, they have 5,000 views, we have, probably
40,
nowhere
50.
near that right now, but you know what, just because they're doing better than us doesn't make me feel like we're not eventually going to crush them. But we need the Dick and Brett army, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
like a coalition.
And we need the Dick and Brett. Okay, he just kind of fell over. We need the Dick and Brett coalition, It's going to be fantastic. So we need you guys to stand behind us, fight for us, put some views in there, grab some new followers, tell your friends, tell your family, check us out. Let's have some fun. And we'll reward you guys, honestly, when it comes down to it. If we get rewarded, you guys get rewarded. So hopefully what we're pouring and how we're doing these podcasts now, you guys will enjoy. I need to figure out who wins this goddamn competition, because this is like,
I already know who
it's
won.
like a 9-inning baseball game at this
Okay.
point. So can we just get down to it? I want you to give me your vote,
Okay.
straight up.
Okay.
What do you want? Who do you think won? Okay, because typically you'll have 3 judges.
OESV is my winner. Caramel.
Okay, so he goes OESV.
Yeah. With
Is
authority.
his winner with authority. Damn.
You're against it? We need to argue it out. That's fine.
I am. I'm against it. So, and this is what I was worried about the whole time.
That's fine.
Because I thought this would be an easy thing. And you know what? I think what it comes down to is Dick and Brett don't have the exact same palette.
Well, we shouldn't, because that would be fake.
Yeah.
If we agreed with each other all the time, that we would have a script. There'd be
No
something.
matter what, there has to be a winner.
I agree, but
Right?
this
So-
is the debate.
But I'm telling you,
Are you Kamala or are you Trump?
Oh, don't even start with.
Oh,
me.
are you Kamala or Trump?
No, I think we're both on the same page here. With the bourbon, it's a little bit different though. So check this out, right? So I like the mint, and I like the mint simply because it provides something additional that barely any other bourbons that I'm tasting have that after taste, and it really drives it home for me, and it just separates itself from the pack. So that's
That's your argument.
That's my argument.
Okay.
However,
Hold on.
the bold, consistent, oily,
That's where I'm at. That's
yummy.
Yes.
I can drink this consistently all day long and probably put it up against some of the better bourbons that we drink and say that it's a true contender. I've just probably convinced myself. So this is how we're going to walk away. Okay. We have a great champion here, right? It's the
OBSF.
It's the no who lost the Super Bowl last year?
Or the fucking Bengals?
Was who they played the Chiefs in the Super Bowl?
The Chiefs won the Super Bowl last 2 years.
Yeah, who'd they beat? Detroit?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Fucking remember.
Oh my god. Okay.
We gotta Google it.
Anyways,
Fact check now.
Anyways, our winner, OESV.
What? I didn't even have to convince you.
No, because I convinced myself right there. I just told you, look, this is a strong ass bourbon.
They're both good, but the point
it
is,
outweighed the competition.
you didn't even
right?
let me have my rebuttal. The
Okay,
point is,
rebuttal what you want, but there's got to be a clear winner.
Okay, so what I'm saying is this is like the
Is the runner up?
No, what I'm saying is that's exotic, that's exciting,
Yeah.
but that hits me Monday through Friday.
And there you go. So Monday through Friday, I just talked myself
Wow.
into a clear winner.
Wow.
There has to be a winner. It was an epic.
Well, that's fine.
It was
I
an
would've been-
epic battle.
I was willing to argue it though.
It was an epic battle. That's the way I look at it. Is that these two? I'd be happy if somebody poured me one of those. I'd be
Yes.
happy if somebody poured me one of those. Over all the other mash bills and stuff that we had, they all got knocked out. They're all
Yeah.
done. They
Yeah,
they
they're
couldn't
gone.
even compete.
They're
right?
gone.
Right? They can't compete. These two went head to head, gave us a 9-round fight. What it seems like, they both threw punches. One just landed a few more, and I think that's the one that we're talking
All right.
about. So that's our
So
clear
look.
winner for today.
So that's the champion.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive. I wish we could pop some like streamers and stuff.
Here, I'll
OE.
do it like a fake one.
Look. OESV. Winner. So
Right?
I'm gonna put this over here.
Oh.
But-
I think that's in camera.
I know, that's why I put it over there.
Oh, he's teasing you guys.
So-
He's teasing you.
This has been a hell of a journey.
Yeah, that was fun, right?
Yes, I,
I mean,
want to
let's
keep
talk
doing
about like,
shit
did we
like
have
that.
fun doing that?
Absolutely,
I had a good time.
I had a good time really kind of getting to know my palate, right? Understanding why I like certain shit. Because, look, there's people out there hating all the time saying tater bottles, this, that. And I agree. It's the mainstream. I don't care if you drink a certain type of energy drink or soda. If the people around you like that, then it just solidifies that it's the thing.
Yeah.
And to me, going against the grain and understanding, do I really like this, or is this just my crew, my thought, it's what's available?
hype? Is
like
it what's on the
I like
scene?
that. I
Yeah.
want to take that challenge because I want to know if my mind is playing tricks on me. And we found out through that we learned two different bourbons that are, one is similar to the high ends, but still very different. And then one is completely off the deep
Completely
end.
off the deep end, yeah. And so another thing for me is like look, my bourbon journey that I've had lately has been extravagant, and it's a lot of thanks to Dick, because honestly he has been more than gracious with allowing me to try so many different bourbons, and the community that we work with are all great, including some of the shops that we're now working with. That's going to lead us into going into doing the things that we finally said we're going to do. We're going to have set apart times and do some of those things as well. But really what it comes down to is like your palate can change over time,
Yes.
right? But some things remain the same, right? So for me, like my ultimate, what would I enjoy like if I just saw a shit ton of bourbon laying out there, like what would I just want to just have, right?
Yeah.
For me, one of those bourbons is Weller 12.
Yes.
You pour me a Weller 12.
Can I give you a hug?
Yeah.
Is that fuck, dude?
You give me a Weller 12 and I'm so satisfied. It's like heaven rained down, and I don't need all the good, the expensive, the elusive, the pre-mix. This bottle right here, straight up, fire.
One of the best bourbons out there. Honey
It's
barrel
weeded,
aged.
It has that frunk or whatever you want to call it. Frunk.
Well,
or-
it's got some barrel to
it's,
it.
well, it's because they replaced the what is it?
the rye with the wheat.
Yeah, right. But at the end of the day, that's a
It's wheated
solid.
barley versus rye grain.
It's a solid bourbon. It's smooth. It reminds me a lot of what we just crowned, minus a few things. and plus a few things. So
I agree.
they battle each other out. But ultimately, I just want to tell you this straight up: clear winner. The facts are the facts. So thank you,
Let's
Four
go,
Roses,
Four
for giving
Roses.
us that opportunity. Whoever was the creative person behind that, saying, "Hey, we're going to be able to push out every single mash bill that we put together and recipe that we put together, and let our people decide." We thank you
Cheers
so
to you.
much. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
That's
to you.
awesome.